Alright, this is Roger with igadgetgeek, and I have some battery cases to review today. These are brought to you by myunu.com, and they are the EX-ERA Battery case. They are kind of a modular style battery case, so we're going to go ahead and get into this. But this is my 200th video, so I will be giving away 2 of these cases, and I'll get into that in a little more detail at the end of the video. But as you can see, they sent me several out to review, so let's go ahead and get right on into these and take a look at what all they come with. So let me move some of this stuff out of the way and we'll dive right in. Alright, we are back. Now as you can see, here is the packaging that these come in. Pretty straightforward, gives you a lot of really good information about this modular style battery case. Now these are a 1700 milliamp hour battery, and these do retail for $79.95, so they're going to be right at the same price, pretty marketable with a lot of other cases on the market. But one of the really nice things I want to talk about for all of my viewers out there, if you're wanting to purchase one of these from myunu.com, you don't have to pay the $79. They were nice enough over there to send me a discount code for 15% off. So when you check out, this code is good for 15% off anything on their website, and the discount code is igadgetgeek.com. I will have that code below in the description, but let's go ahead and dive right into this case. Now as you can see, these do have 8 different style color bumpers, and they're either black or white main base color. So let's go ahead and open this up, and I'll show you what all it comes with. We'll get this packaging, set it on out of the way. Now of course you get the case and all the goodies. You do get a screen shield and a microfiber polishing cloth, and of course the standard USB to micro USB sync and charge cable, so that you can sync and charge this without removing it from the case. Let's go ahead and dive right into the actual heart of this case. And of course you have the little fake iPhone instruction manual. Now basically there's actually about 4 pieces that make up this case. You have your bumper, which is available in 8 different colors. I believe it's blue, pink, red, purple, white, silver, black, and yellow. Of course, this is the black version, which has the black soft touch finish and the black soft touch finish on the bumper. So let's go ahead and pull our iPhone and go ahead and get it installed. Okay, as you can see, I have my iPhone 4, and these do work with either version of the iPhone 4 or iPhone 4S. You basically want to start with this main back piece without anything on it. As you can see, you want to just take that 30-pin dock connector, plug it up to your phone, take your trim ring, snap it in place, and now this is where this case really gets neat. Now you either have a slim profile back panel or the actual battery. As you can see here with the button, it gives you the indication power level of this removable battery pack, and it does have a 1700 milliamp hour lithium ion polymer battery, and you can purchase extra of these at their website along with a separate charger. Let's go ahead and get this back in here. So if you're wanting the protection but you're not wanting the big bulk of the battery case, you can pop this thin back on. As you can see here, it pretty much adds the same amount of bulk as any other standard iPhone 4 case, with one difference: you can pop it off, take your battery portion, line up all the tabs, lock it into place, and boom, you're charging your phone. So you get that added advantage of having a battery case, but if you're not needing that, you can remove it and have a slim case. So it gives you really a lot of options on whether or not you want the bulk of the battery, or if you want a nice thin case that gives you protection without all the bulk. So it's really nice that they've created this system that allows you to change things up. Now one thing I've done with this battery case here, once you install it, you have a single button on the back for operation. As you can see, it has started charging. Press that one time, it's going to give you your indication. There are 4 LEDs in here, so they will light up this bar depending on how much charge is remaining in that battery case. If you'd like to stop the charging, you just press and hold for a few seconds and it stops charging. There again, to turn it back on, start charging your iPhone, press it for a few seconds and it will start charging. Alright, before we get into the giveaway, I want to go ahead and go into all the details about this case. Let's go ahead and take a look around. Now on the bottom here, you have one nice little meshed grill that covers your speaker and microphone opening. you have your micro USB port for syncing and charging of the iPhone or the removable battery pack. You have a nice large cutout here for your volume up and down, and the way it's elongated, it will work for either version of the iPhone 4 or the iPhone 4S. Nice large cutout here for your silent switch, very easy to get to. Very top, you have two separate cutouts, one for your 3.5mm headphone jack, secondary mic, and of course your sleep-wake button. The SIM card side, there is nothing. On the very bottom, you have a nice embossed logo for UNU, the UNU with their little logo right there. And on the very back, you have it kind of a screen-printed version of it. Of course, there is the removable back plate for the thin version. And when you snap on the removable battery, of course, it does increase the thickness, gives you the ability to charge your phone. There again, you have that same logo with the battery indicator. Alright, so let's talk about the giveaway. Now, since this is my 200th video and UNU was nice enough to hook me up with several cases, I'm going to go ahead and give away two of these. I'm going to give away a black with silver bumper and a white with pink bumper. So I have something both for my male and female viewers. Now let me talk a little bit about the differences between the white and the black. Of course, the black version has a nice soft touch finish on here anywhere it's black, and the silver is a nice gloss finish, as well as the thin back panel is a nice soft touch finish. Now the white has a nice high gloss finish on the battery, as well as the thin back plate. Now, one of the really nice things that they did, attention to detail on both of these cases, as you can see right there in the cutout for the camera, there is a matte black insert on both the white and the black, so you do not have any issues with a flash over or anything like that. There's no washing out of your photos or anything like that. They even took the time on the thin back panel to incorporate that black trim bezel there to prevent any flash issues while using these cases. Now, one of the nice things I'm going to throw in to the winners of both of these are some custom thin back plates. As you can see, they had an event, Live 101, the BFD 2012, and I have a custom back plate for both of these. I'll throw that in for the black and for the white. So each person that enters will win a black and silver with two thin back plates, one of the special editions and the standard, and a white with the white special edition and the white. So I will have two winners. Now, there'll be a few things you need to do to enter this giveaway. First, follow me on Twitter. I will have a link in the description to my Twitter feed. Second, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give this video a thumbs up. And go to my website. There's a link in the description. On the post about this video, leave me a comment with your contact information so that I can get a hold of you if you are the winner. Alright, so just to wrap up, the great thing about this EX-ERA case that retails for $79 at myunu.com is you can have a thick battery case that will completely recharge your iPhone one full time. So with the 1700 milliamp hour battery that's built into the battery portion of this case, it will take a dead iPhone 4 or iPhone 4S and give it back to 100% charge. Or you can have a nice thin slim case without all the bulk of the battery. When you need to charge, you can pop that back piece off, take your battery, pop it on there, start charging your phone, you're good to go. Now, both of these, it doesn't matter what color bumper you purchase, the bumpers are interchangeable. The main difference is you want to choose your color, whether you want a black base or a white base, and then you get to choose what color bumper, whether it be black or silver or white. Also, they will be including on their website here shortly a pack that will include all 8 colors of the bumper. Now, as soon as they do release that, I will try to get another video review up for you about those different accessories. So that has been my review of the UNU EX-ERA battery case system.